questions from all of your fans that sent stuff into the Tonight Show.
Every one of them?
Yes, every single one of your fans. And I thought if we could answer maybe three, it'd be kind of fun.
Okay, just...
Okay. Question one. Your favorite on-screen love interest? Austin Ames, Cinderella Story. Dan Humphrey, Gossip Girl. Paolo. Lizzie McGuire movie. This is a buzzy question. I know who I'm going to guess.
Okay, I'm very curious to know who you're gonna guess.
I'm gonna circle.
I don't want to look.
All right. No.
I don't know. Like the audience really just skewed my. I'm just gonna stick to it because I just watched it with my daughter, and it's embarrassing that she always wants to watch it. I'm gonna say Chad Michael Murray.
What?
It was the walk up the bleachers.
Yeah.
It was the slow walk up the bleachers.
It's
it was
movie,
like,
right?
I know.
It's the
and the
cutest
raindrop, I was like, wow, this is romantic.
All right, good. I like that. Question number two, favorite 2000s Hilary Duff commercial. Is it Think Before You Speak, PSA? Is it the Disney Channel commercial where you drew the, oh, wow, where you drew the ears, or is it, well, that's my life ad?
Have you seen the slowed down version of That's My Life where I look completely wasted?
No, but why would anyone do that to you?
Oh, it's so funny. I'm like, well, that's my life.
Oh, my God.
Like 14 cocktails later, she's not okay. Why is there a belt around my neck? What?
What is happening? It was the style.
Yeah, okay. Gosh, this is a really, really tough one. I think I'm going PSA.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, what? That thing took on so many legs. I don't go anywhere without someone being like, thank you for that.
Oh,
and
really?
It's so sweet.
All right, good. I love that.
That wasn't going to be your choice.
I like just the Mickey ears. Just, you had a magic, you were magical.
Well, it was the not giving anything where, you know. Did we see this? Where I was like, oh, I'm tired of this day.
I'm tired of this day.
Tired of this day.
Before we get to question number three, I want to talk to you about your album and this tour. Are you excited about this? I mean, this is...
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we are talking about Hilary Duff, and I found an interview that is pure gold for anyone who grew up in the 2000s. She was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and they went deep into the vault. We are talking Lizzie McGuire, weird photo shoots, and a confession about her favorite on-screen love interest that made the whole audience lose it. Let me start with the orange peel photo because this is the most unhinged thing I have seen in a long time. Jimmy brings up an old photo that resurfaced online, and it is exactly as bizarre as it sounds. It is a young Hilary Duff, during her Lizzie McGuire days, sitting on the floor surrounded by orange peels, just scattered around her like some kind of modern art installation. No context. No explanation. Just a teenage girl and a bunch of citrus garbage. And Hilary's reaction is absolutely perfect. She looks at Jimmy and says with complete sincerity, "Is that strange for me?" "Yes." Then she goes on this hilarious rant about how everything lives forever on the internet, and she has grown up with every single phase she has ever gone through being permanently preserved for the world to judge. She asks the real questions that nobody has ever answered. Who took this picture? Who decided this was a good idea? Did a squirrel do this and we just came upon it? She imagines the scenario where a squirrel arranged the orange peels into some kind of artwork, and a photographer just pointed at Hilary Ann. Dee said, "Sit there next to the squirrel's masterpiece." And then she lands on the actual truth. She says, "This is called a child actor. What do you want me to do? I'll do it." Oranges on the floor. And honestly, she is completely right. Think about the bizarre photo shoots we have seen from young stars over the years. Some adult with a clipboard tells a 15-year-old, "Okay, now sit in the oranges and look confused," and the kid just does it. No questions asked. Because that is the job. You show up, you smile, you sit in the fruit, and you move on with your day. It is only 20 years later that you look back and think, what was actually happening in that room? Were those oranges for me? Was I supposed to eat them? Is this a snack or an art direction? I love that Hilary can laugh at it now because that photo is genuinely unhinged, but it is also a perfect time capsule of early 2000s teen magazine energy. You cannot look at that image and not feel the nostalgia of flipping through a Disney Channel promotional booklet and thinking, this is completely normal. Now let me get to the part of the interview that got the biggest reaction from the live audience. Jimmy asks Hilary to name her favorite on-screen love interest from her entire career, and he does not even wait for her to answer. He immediately guesses Chad Michael Murray from A Cinderella Story. The audience explodes with cheers and applause, and Hilary confirms it with a huge smile. She talks about the specific scene that made her choose him. The slow walk up the bleachers. The raindrop. She looks at Jimmy and says, I was like, wow, this is romantic. Let us be completely honest for a second. That movie is pure early 2000s cheese. The plot is ridiculous. A girl loses her phone at a high school football game. A guy finds it. They fall in love over text messages without knowing who each other are. Then they agree to meet at the homecoming dance, and she runs away when she realizes it is the most popular guy in school. It makes no sense if you think about it for more than 5 seconds. But it works. It works because of the chemistry between Hilary and Chad, and it works because of that specific moment on the bleachers. That slow walk is iconic. Every girl watching that movie wanted to be Sam. Every guy wanted to be Austin Ames. And the fact that Hilary still loves it, still thinks it is romantic, tells you everything about why we connected with her as a star. She was never too cool for the thing that made her famous. She never looked back at her Disney days with embarrassment or regret. She embraces it, and that is why her fans have stayed loyal for 2 decades. Jimmy also asks about her favorite 2000s Hilary Duff commercial, and this is where the conversation takes a truly hilarious turn. Hilary brings up something I had never seen before, and I immediately had to look it up after watching this interview. She talks about the slowed-down version of her That's My Life PSA where she looks calm pal. Ethel are drunk. She says, like 14 cocktails later. She's not okay. Why is there a belt around my neck? Jimmy is dying of laughter because the image is so absurd. This was a completely innocent public service announcement about being a teenager or something, but when you slow it down, her movements become weird and lethargic, and suddenly it looks like she is stumbling home from a nightclub instead of promoting a Disney Channel show. Hilary finds the whole thing hilarious. She does not get defensive. She does not ask people to take it down. She just laughs and says, that's my life. And that right there is the difference between a star who is secure in her legacy and a star who is still trying to control her image. A lot of celebrities would try to bury that kind of content. They would send legal notices to every website that hosted the slowed-down version. They would pretend it never existed. Hilary laughs about it. She owns it. She brings it up on national television. And that is why people still love her. A quick bonus moment from earlier in the interview that I have to mention because it is so relatable. Hilary talks about her kids and the chaos of parenting 4 children ranging from a teenager down to a 2-year-old. She says that if she and her husband do not get to the Alexa first and put on something cool like Jackson Browne or Squeeze, the kids take over and it is straight up it's raining tacos and chicken wing, hot dog, and bologna for the entire DA. Why, she says it is absolutely horrific. And Jimmy immediately agrees because he has lived the same nightmare. Then they both start singing the old Pizza Hut and Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial jingle from the 2000s. And Hilary looks at the camera and says, why are we here? What are we doing? How did we get here? That is the most relatable moment in the entire interview because that is exactly what happens when you become a parent. You start having serious conversations about the lyrical complexity of hot dog and bologna. You find yourself humming fast food jingles in the shower. Your brain has been completely rewired by children's content, and there is no going back. So what do we take away from all of this? First, never let a child actor near oranges without supervision because someone will take a picture and it will haunt you for 2 decades. Second, the bleacher walk from A Cinderella Story is still undefeated as one of the most romantic moments in early 2000 cinema. Third, Hilary Duff has reached that rare level of fame where she can look back at the weird stuff, the orange peels, the slowed-down PSA, the fast food jingles, and just enjoy it without embarrassment. She is back with new music. Her album debuted at number 3 on the Billboard chart. She is touring for the first time in years, playing Madison Square Garden for 2 nights. And she admitted to Jimmy that she is really nervous and really sweaty because she has not done a giant arena in 20 years. I love T. Hat honesty. She is not pretending to have it all figured out. She is just a mom who loves music and wants to share it with the people who grew up with her. That is special. That is rare. And honestly, it is about time we appreciated Hilary Duff for the icon she has always been. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Hilary Duff movie is. Is it a Cinderella story? Is it the Lizzie McGuire movie? Is it Raise Your Voice? I read every single comment. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell. We are building something special here. I will see you in the next one.